You want to stay strong, flexible, and enjoy life without limitations? Then you need to know this. There are exercises that do the exact opposite. They weaken you, put your balance at risk, and can even land you in the hospital. To make sure that doesn't happen, I'll show you 5 exercises you should cut out right now so you can protect your health, your strength, and your independence. Staying active is one of the most powerful ways to protect your health as you age. It keeps your heart strong, your mind sharp, and your body ready for whatever life brings. But here's something almost nobody talks about. After 70, the rules of fitness change. Our bodies aren't the same as they were in our 40s or 50s. Bones may be thinner from osteoporosis or osteopenia. Joints, especially knees and hips, have seen decades of wear and tear, and balance and heart health have new needs. That doesn't mean it's time to slow down or settle into a rocking chair. Far from it. It means we need to move smarter. Exercises that once felt safe and effective can now put too much stress on joints, increase the risk of falls, or even lead to a spinal fracture. The goal isn't just exercise, it's longevity. Feeling strong, steady, and confident today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So today, we're going to look at 5 exercises you might want to rethink, and I'll show you safer, gentler ways to stay strong, steady, and confident in every step of your day. Section 1. High-impact aerobics and plyometrics. Let's start with something many of us loved for years: high-impact aerobics and plyometrics. This means stuff like jump squats, box jumps, and even those intense aerobics classes with a lot of jarring, bouncing movements. For years, you were probably told that high-impact work builds bone density, and for younger people, that can be true. But after 70, the risk starts to seriously outweigh the reward. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up the energy, the movement, or the fun. You can get your heart rate up, strengthen your muscles, and enjoy exercise safely. Water aerobics or swimming is a fantastic alternative. The water supports your body, taking pressure off your joints, while still giving your muscles and heart a great workout. No pool nearby? Brisk walking is amazing, gentle on the joints, still weight-bearing, and easy to fit into your day. You can even march in place at home, lifting your knees and swinging your arms. The goal is the same: get your heart pumping, your muscles working, but without putting yourself at risk. Think of it like this: you're swapping risky pounding for smart movement that protects your body while keeping you active, strong, and ready for whatever life brings. Section 2. Deep squats and heavy knee bends. Next up, the deep squat. People love to call the squat the king of all exercises, and they're not wrong. It's a core human movement, but the way it's often taught, going as low as you can be a recipe for disaster for older knees. If you've ever felt your knees ache after a deep squat, you're not alone. I've seen many people struggle with this, sometimes even flinching before they sit down because their joints hurt. Over the years, cartilage wears down, and arthritis can make deep bends painful or risky. Here's the good news: you don't have to give up squats completely. There's a safer, smarter option called the chair squat or sit to stand. This exercise mimics movements you do every day, like standing up from your favorite armchair, climbing out of a car, or getting up from the kitchen stool. So it's not just exercise, it's practical strength you'll use all the time. Here's how to do it safely. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet shoulder width apart. Slowly push your hips back and lower yourself until your bottom lightly touches the seat. Then press through your heels and stand back up. Imagine doing this with ease, no pain, feeling steady and strong on your feet. Even a few reps a day make a big difference. Start small and build at your own pace. You can lightly tap the chair if needed, and over time, you'll notice your thighs and glutes getting stronger, helping you stay independent and confident in everyday life. Many of you probably know this feeling. the worry that a simple movement might hurt your knees. But with small, careful changes like this, you can keep moving, stay strong, and feel proud of what your body can do. Section 3. Traditional sit-ups and crunches. Now let's talk about sit-ups and crunches, the classic core exercises we've all seen for years. They were once thought to be the best way to strengthen your stomach muscles. But for many people over 70, these movements can actually do more harm than good. When you do a sit-up, you're bending your spine over and over. If you have low bone density, this forward crunching puts a massive amount of pressure on the front part of your vertebrae. This is the weakest spot for someone with osteoporosis, and that pressure can cause a vertebral compression fracture. These fractures are painful, can lead to a loss of height, and contribute to that stooped posture we all want to avoid. The same goes for aggressive twisting motions like Russian twists, which can damage the discs in your lower back. But don't worry, there's a safer way to strengthen your core that protects your back while still building real strength. The plank and bird dog exercises are perfect examples. You can start with a modified version on your hands and knees. From there, brace your abs like you're about to be punched in the stomach and extend one leg back, then the other, so your body forms a straight line. If that's too intense, just keep your knees on the floor. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, focusing on keeping your back flat. Another fantastic core-safe exercise is the bird dog. On all fours, you extend your opposite arm and leg while keeping your back perfectly still. These exercises build a protective corset of muscle around your middle, supporting your posture all day long. If this is all making sense and you're ready to start training smarter, not just harder, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel create more content like this to keep you on your health journey. Section 4. Running and sprinting. Now let's talk about running and sprinting. How many of you have been runners for most of your life? Go ahead, picture that early morning jog, the fresh air, your heart pumping. Feels good, right? But here's the thing. After 70, those same runs can be tougher on your body than you might realize. Just like high-impact aerobics, the repetitive pounding of running takes a toll on the joints in your ankles, knees, and hips. Over a lifetime, this wear and tear can cause or worsen arthritis. But beyond the joint stress, there's also the cardiovascular risk. As we age, our aerobic capacity naturally changes. Pushing yourself to the absolute limit with sprints can put a dangerous strain on the heart, especially for anyone with a pre-existing heart condition. Finally, there's the high risk of falling. Running requires sharp balance and quick reactions to handle uneven ground. A simple trip you'd have shaken off at 30 could lead to a serious fall and fracture at 70. But I've got good news. You don't have to give up cardio or that feeling of movement you love. You just swap it for something gentler, safer, and still effective. A much safer bet is to switch from running to power walking. Walking is an amazing low-impact cardio exercise that gives you huge benefits for heart health and stamina, not to mention a nice mood boost from endorphins. You can make walking more challenging by adding hills or by using light hand weights for an upper body workout. Another top-tier option is a stationary bike. It's a completely zero-impact way to build incredible cardiovascular fitness and leg strength without stressing your joints at all. The key is finding that sweet spot where you're challenging yourself safely and sustainably. Section 5. Inversions and behind-the-neck movements. Finally, let's talk about a group of exercises that can be surprisingly risky. Inversions and behind-the-neck movements. You know, moves where your head goes below your heart like a handstand in yoga or pulling a weight down behind your neck. Now raise your hand if you've ever tried a yoga inversion or that behind the neck pull down and felt a bit uneasy. If you did, you're not alone. These moves can be tricky for anyone, but especially after 70. The problem with inversions is twofold. First, they can cause a sudden spike in blood pressure in your head, which can lead to dizziness or disorientation and increase your risk of a fall. For anyone with high blood pressure or glaucoma, these are especially risky. Behind the neck movements are dangerous for a different reason. They put your shoulder joint in an awkward, externally rotated position that can easily injure your rotator cuff. They also put a lot of strain on the delicate vertebrae in your neck. Instead of risky inversions, you can get similar flexibility benefits from gentle stretching or chair yoga, where your head stays above your heart. And for a safer alternative to behind the neck pull downs, just bring the bar down in front of your body. A seated row with a resistance band is another brilliant exercise. Sit up tall in a chair with a band anchored in front of you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull the band toward your chest, keeping your back straight. This strengthens the exact same upper back muscles that are key for good posture, but does it in a safe, stable, and incredibly effective way. Alright, so there you have it. 5 exercises that might be doing more harm than good, and 5 smarter, safer swaps to keep you going strong. Let's quickly put it all together. Trade high-impact aerobics for water exercise or brisk walking. Replace deep squats with functional chair squats. Ditch the dangerous sit-ups for stabilizing planks. Swap running for low-impact cycling or power walking. And finally, pass on the risky inversions and behind-the-neck moves in favor of safe seated rows and gentle stretches. Now, I have a little challenge for you. Pick just one of these exercises today, the one that resonates most, and try the safer alternative. Notice how it feels, how your joints respond, and how your body moves. Share your experience in the comments below. Did the chair squat feel easier than you expected? Did the modified plank make your core feel more stable? I'd love to hear from you. Your story could inspire someone else watching this video. Remember, fitness after 70 isn't about pushing to your absolute limit. It's about consistency, safety, and function. It's about building a body that lets you live your life with energy and without pain. Always listen to your body, and don't ever be afraid to modify an exercise to make it work for you. Your workout should serve you, not the other way around. Thanks so much for spending this time with me. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. For more tips on staying healthy and active as you age, make sure you're subscribed. Stay active, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.